Hey guys, and welcome to my next reaction to The Walking Dead. So, oh my goodness. First of all, I feel like, I don't know if it's just the way that I look on camera, but I feel like I look way more glamorous today than I intended. But you know, it happens sometimes. I feel like in person look a little more casual than this, but you know, whatever. Maybe it doesn't translate, just the way that I'm seeing myself in the viewfinder. Okay, so we are getting into the episode that I think is probably one of the most anticipated episodes of these, you know, 6 extra episodes. I'm really interested to see everything because I think we're going to get a glimpse into Negan's life, obviously before, you know, when we met him, that infamous scene, and what kind of, I mean, I really don't know what they're going to cover. I obviously know that, you know, his wife is going to be playing Lucille, his wife, and so that's going to be kind of interesting to see that dynamic and everything like that. I know that. I think that that's about what I know about this story. So I'm really interested to see what they do with this, and yeah, let's get into it.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
Oh my God.
Make me happy
Little Herschel. This is all very awkward. Oh God.
Well, I just wanted to thank you for getting me the hell out of Dodge. Maybe you put in a word for me. Smooth things over, at least kind of get the ball rolling.
I mean, sure, but also, what word is she gonna say?
The council's voted to banish you.
Did the council really banish me? Or is this more of a Carol seizing the reins kind of situation?
Oh, damn. Well, I don't know about that. It's a messy situation nonetheless.
Let me in.
Oh.
You for anything but who you truly are. Which is me. You're a clown. You are nothing without her.
Carl said, you don't have to be fighting anymore. She was wrong.
Oh, sweetie.
Still out there.
Wow. I mean, to be fair, what else does he have to do right now? You know what I mean? Like, might as well dig. Wow. Going way back.
You gotta let me go.
Ooh. Oh.
I've been tracking him for weeks. I found him, I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago.
Drop your guns! Drop your guns! I don't want to shoot him, but I will! No, don't.
Oh!
You didn't have to do that.
There's Nathan, sorry.
Oh my God! Oh no.
My wife has cancer. She was in the middle of treatments when the world went to shit.
Did something go wrong?
Yeah,
Oh no.
you could say that. Well, baby, I think we're gonna have to skip the movie just for now. Generator's making too much noise.
Hey. We're gonna have to kill it.
Wow. It's quite the dedication, I gotta say. Oh, goodness me. That is a look. That's how he should have come out of that when we first met him. There you go, there you go. Oh, I guess that didn't work. Oh my.
Turn the generator back on. I wanna watch your movie.
Oh.
We need to move. We need other people.
Oh, wow.
It's just too dangerous out there. I'm gonna get your strength up, and then I will put you on my motorcycle, and I will take you wherever you want to go, wherever you can dream up.
It's gonna be hard if she picks like Paris. Tough to get there on a motorcycle, but you know. Oh God.
You are so beautiful. You're everything I need.
Oh God.
It's you.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry, I can't with needles. Oh, whew, this is.
I'm just worried that I'm gonna get used to it.
Oh, well, boy, do you. I mean, to be fair, everybody does.
Oh my God. Holy shit.
I'm really sorry I made a big deal out of it. If I'd known, like, all this was gonna happen, I wouldn't have cared about a stupid credit card bill.
It should be me apologizing to you.
Oh.
How I got so lucky that you have stuck with me.
Oh.
I stuck with you because I could always see the man you are right now, even when you weren't.
Oh, wow, that's.
That asshole really had it coming.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's smoke the pot.
No way.
Yeah.
I got that for you. No.
Are you gonna go to work tomorrow?
Can I wear my jacket?
You better.
Can I wear my jacket?
No.
Oh God.
I have something to tell you.
Uh-oh.
Please tell me that you did not spend $600 on this Happy Days bullshit.
Oh, wow, she said Happy Days bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you beat a guy up and you put him in the hospital.
Janine, I told you. That asshole had it coming.
Wow.
I can't. Tomorrow at 2:15, I have a meeting
Oh, wow.
with the probation officer.
A lot of times with this one we don't.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Do you have someone to drive you home?
Oh, God.
Hi, you've got Jimmy. If I don't pick up,
You should be there.
I don't have it in my calendar for another 2 weeks.
Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Oh, I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Oh, no, sweetie. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Oh, well, she made it home.
What is it?
I've got cancer.
About me and her, you knew this whole time. Just, I broke it up with her.
I want you to know that you made up for it.
Oh.
And you can stop.
Oh.
And if you really want to help me, then just stay. Stay. Now it's time for you to go on without me.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I need you to do my fighting for me.
But we are gonna take those kids out of you. We are not giving up, do you hear me?
Okay. Wow.
That was about 6 weeks ago. Here I am.
Holy shit.
Found that note you wrote.
We had it all. Everything on your list.
I don't know what to say here.
Here, take this.
Wow.
What you hit me with? You pack a wallop. Enough!
Wow.
The story time is over, bitch. Either you tell me where you got him, or I pull this trigger and your wife dies. What about security?
Security is light. It is a guy and his daughter.
Good to go, my man.
Oh, shit. Really? I mean, check to make sure it's in there. Okay. Are you checking? Check. Oh, wow. God. Oh, I really hope she's not dead. I mean, I don't think that this is gonna have a happy ending, you know. Lots of evidence, like, suggests that it won't, but...
Lucille? Lucille?
Okay. Is she dead? Is she dead? Is she dead? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. And she just wanted him to stay. She probably knew. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Oh, God. Uh-oh.
You are so beautiful
Oh, wow.
to me. Can't you see?
Whew. That was rough. Oh. Come on, you can get him. Oh, boy. Ooh. Oh, boy.
You know, last time we did this, you said that I talk too much. You best hope I never stop talking. Because when I do, something very terrible is gonna happen to you. You know when people get so angry they say they see red? That shit is actually true. Turns out that this prick has kids that go to the school that I teach gym at.
Ooh.
Seeing red was a bad thing then. I was a bad man. Then. But see now, nobody's suing anybody. Nobody's getting fired. Hell, nobody's keeping score. See, I am starting to think that I am capable of damn near anything.
Oh, boy. Yeah, this is... Uh-oh.
So this...
The start of it all. Ooh. Oh.
I am sorry that I left you. I was a coward. Shame is the one thing that I still felt. I am sorry that I named a stupid baseball bat after you. I miss you.
Oh. Oh! Is he just waltzing back? He's waltzing back. He is like, I am not banished. What the hell?
If you stay here, she will kill you. I just didn't want your death on my conscience, and now it's not.
Fair enough.
I'm not okay. Oh boy. Well, oh boy. Okay, well, I liked quite a few things about that episode. I think it was a really great look into Negan and who he is as a person and just his journey. You know, oh my God. Really, really, I definitely, I loved the fact of, you know, that where he got the bat, and that, you know, she became such a prominent savior, and then, oh, over time, a prominent, it was interesting to see the kind of start to her story, but also a prominent member of you know, the communities after the Savior War and everything like that. I like that a lot. Okay, where to start? Okay. I do have to say, before I get into anything like more so about the character or whatever, is I really do love the fact that, you know, Jeffrey and Hillary were able to act this together. It was probably a really great experience for them. It was probably almost, I would say, probably like a cathartic experience or something like that, where, you know, I mean, I know that they're actors for a living or whatever, but they're put in this very intense emotional turmoil of scenes with the person that they are actually married to, and what that, you know, probably on some level really brought them closer together, which is quite kind of lovely to see. I really did. I liked that. I mean, obviously, it's not hard to have the chemistry between the two actors, and I like a lot of the scenes, and there were just some really, you know, sweet and sad, bittersweet, I guess, moments with the characters and everything like that. And I thought that that was really kind of an important thing to show. I loved seeing more about Lucille, you know, on the day that she found out that she had cancer, and it, you know, just one of many examples where maybe, well, I don't know if it's many, but just it was alluded to. I don't want to talk out of turn, but you know what I mean? Like that, you know, maybe he wasn't the best of guys. Now here's the thing that I love about this and about this story. There's a handful of things, but the one thing about this relationship between these two characters, he holds her in such a high regard, as he probably should, but probably because of the fact that I'm not sure she saw him at his worst, given I feel like that came after she died, but she saw him at lows, right? She saw him at moments that he probably, you know, wasn't the best he could be. And what I really like about her character, it actually made me really love her character. I really like people who see the best in people when maybe they shouldn't. And sometimes it comes across as really naive, and sometimes it comes across as like, in some situations, like, you know, you give somebody too many chances, or, you know, whatever it is. But I'm a firm believer that every single person has flaws. Every single person has flaws, and every single person has times in their life that they, you know, look back on. I mean, maybe, I don't know, if you're possibly slightly younger and watching this, maybe you haven't had that time yet, and you know what? Buckle up, it'll be fun. But you learn from experiences. It'll be okay. You're gonna be fine. But it's just, I think we all have times in our lives where we're like, God, I just don't, like, I wasn't really on my game. I know that's a terrible way to phrase it, but just like, I wasn't the best person, and I kind of fucked up, and I, you know, or whatever reason it could be. And sometimes it's smaller things, and sometimes it's bigger things, and sometimes it's, you know, it happens. I actually really like the fact that, you know, a lot of their love story was based off of the fact that she really thought the best of him, you know what I mean? Even when maybe she shouldn't. And when she said, you know, like, I always saw the person that you are now, the good person that you are now. I mean, it's just, I really loved that whole, you know, part of her character and part of their relationship. And the reason that I think he holds her in such a high regard is the fact that she probably is kind of the only person who, after he fucked up, didn't leave him, didn't treat him, didn't banish him. You know what I mean? Like, it just, and I'm not saying that you know, there are people who I don't think you have to forgive everybody, but or anything like that. And certainly I am of the mindset that I certainly don't think, how I feel about the Maggie and Negan situation. I don't want to talk about it too much because honestly, it just, but I don't know, I think it just ignites all of the arguments in the comments or whatever. But I guess, you know what, if you want to argue, just argue, it's fine. But the way I feel about it is I do think that Negan has earned his place in this community. I also believe, so there's that. I also believe that Maggie does not need to just get over it or just forgive him and be happy. Both of those things I feel are true. And it's a whole ass mess. And that's how I feel about that. Okay. But you know what I mean? So as I was saying, you know, he has done some things that are not so great, and, you know, and let's be real. A lot of people, not everybody, I don't want to say everybody, I think he does have some strong relationships with people in the community and everything like that, but a lot of people kind of still look at him like he's a monster. There was one of the reasons that he kind of bonded or related to, you know, Lydia when she came in, because he, you know, he knows what it's like for, you know, whatever, people to kind of look at you kind of funny. Now, I don't think that the two characters are super comparable when it comes to what they did before getting into the, but you know what I mean? Like, he has expressed that he understands that feeling and everything. And I think, you know, she was Lucille was the person that, you know, maybe she didn't see him drag somebody out and beat them to death with a bat, with everybody else kneeling and everything, you know, like, I don't, right, you know, but she did maybe see him at not good parts, and she stuck with him. You really cherish that, and I think he carries a whole lot of guilt of, she had one request before she died, you know, and it was for him to stay. She wanted her final moments to be with him, and, you know, I don't really blame him for wanting to go and save her life, but, you know, he probably carries a lot of guilt for that. And he carries a lot of guilt for a lot of stuff. I've said this so many times before. Guilt it's tough. It's tough. It's one of the toughest things to go through when you feel like you've wronged somebody, or you feel like, you know, the way that I see how they kind of started the ending of this episode. But I feel like the ending of this episode was the start of his kind of journey into, like, the Negan that we first met, you know what I mean? And one thing that I do like that they gave it villainy vibes. You know, like you could tell that there's a little bit, not that, you know, killing that guy. I mean, he was a fucking, like, not the best guy. Like, you know, we're not like out here like crying about that. But you kind of see this sort of like start to what possibly became a bit of a slippery slope for him as a character. You know, he kills this guy and he talks about how, you know, seeing red and what that does. And the way that I see it, I'll try to explain this the best way I can. He kind of gets stuck in that. You know, I don't think it was just like he killed that guy in the, you know, at the end of the episode, and then he just went to a community and was like, okay, I'm gonna kill somebody here and you all kneel to me. Like, I don't think that that's exactly how it got, you know, like right after. I think it probably gradually over time kind of got to, you know, the point where, and you know, he was worried about it in the beginning of the episode. He's like, I don't want to get used to killing. And he might have, at that point, sensed that there's something inside of him that, when he sees that rage, when he sees that red, when he embraces that violence, it can get easy. Which is honestly, I think, something that him and Rick both kind of have in common. But you know, and I believe the difference, if you're okay with me saying that I've always felt, I feel like there are moments where Rick can really be very violent as well, but he also had a support system of somebody like Glenn, that was so good for him to pull him back and to keep him, you know. And that's why I really love their relationship. It's probably one of my favorite relationships, if not my favorite relationship of, you know, The Walking Dead, because I think that they both learned a lot from each other. That's not important to this episode. I just, you know, wanted to say that. Whereas I feel like over time, Negan, he by nature surrounded himself with yes men. Because if you didn't say yes, I don't think you made it long. You know what I mean? Like, you know. And so you kind of just get further and further and further into it. But I like seeing that first scene, or that last scene. I keep saying it's like a first scene because I feel like it's the start of like Negan, like the Negan that we originally met. Where he, you know, is talking about the guy, you know, with the jukebox and beating him up and whatever. And then when he says there's no consequences, where he's like, now people can't take your job, people can't do this, people can't do that, you know, whatever. And he genuinely believes it in that moment, that there aren't really consequences, you know, which eventually there were, obviously. It's a whole savior war, so there were consequences, but you know, I really kind of liked that final bit that he was saying. But he is, you know, he is a character at this point in time that does feel a lot of guilt. And I don't ever doubt that. I don't ever doubt that he doesn't feel guilty about what he's done. And where he was talking about shame and feeling shame all the time, I think he sadly became somebody that I assume Lucille probably wouldn't have approved too much of, obviously. She would have still loved him though, because she loves him through and through. That's a loyal woman right there. But I do think that he feels ashamed. And that final conversation where he burns the bat, he burns Lucille, the bat, makes it sound like he burned his wife, and that doesn't, well, actually, he technically did. Oh. Huh. Well, interesting. Anyway, but it just sounded more extreme than I meant it. Where he burns the bat, and he's kind of talking, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I named a bat that I beat people to death with after you." You know, like, and he's kind of, it's a very good experience of him actually being able to maybe let go of this previous self, you know? And, you know, just because he's let go of it doesn't mean that people like Maggie need to, you know, but I like that it seems like a good thing for him. Maybe he can try to move forward. I don't think he's ever going to forget the things that he's done, but he knows the guilt that he feels. There's a lot there. I don't know. I found that really interesting. And this is where people are going to come for me. Maybe they're going to come for me for something else that I've said. You know, he's a controversial character to talk about, so people you're going to get shit no matter what as a reviewer, reactor, whatever. It's going to happen. I've had my fair share of not so pleasant encounters with people regarding Negan. I'm okay. See, I'm like scared to say. I'm okay with the bat being gone. And him being the person to rid of it. Well, you know, it split, but you know what I mean. I'm okay with it. And I kind of like that. I just do not think, because I remember there was a few people, and I don't want to say that there was a ton of people or anything, but I do remember there being comments after a while of, you know, once he was being a little bit more, you know, in the society of Alexandria and helping out and whatever. And then I think that people were like, okay, well now he needs his bat back. I want Negan to get his bat back. I really I want it, you know. And it was, you know, just something that a lot of people said, and I never really had that. I do understand that the weapon itself is very iconic, and so like I get the want for that and stuff, but I just feel like Negan walking around Alexandria with that bat, you know, like a little, I don't know, especially with, I mean, you know, with Maggie around, I feel like that's a bit much. That's a bit much. Are people gonna come for me for that? I don't know. I really, like, I wasn't on the, I really hope Negan gets his bat back. I love that, well, obviously we know that the bat had some sort of tie to his wife, so it always made sense why he had an emotional, you know, attachment. Right, or, you know, and I love the fact that he was able to get it and kind of let it go and have this lovely talk with his wife in the way that he could, you know. So I don't want to say I never, like, I too totally understand that, but it was just, I just didn't feel like it was really in the vein of moving forward if he was just like chilling all the time with Lucille. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I guess you can yell at me about that if you feel the need to. It's okay. I'll take it. But yeah, I really liked this episode. I thought it was a great look into his past and what kind of set him on the path of where he went, and everything like that. I found it to be really great. I think Hillary did a great job. Jeffrey did an amazing job, and it was a good way. I do think that this was a good episode to kind of end these extra episodes on, because it is something that I feel like a lot of people have been wanting to see and or just interested in his sort of backstory. I feel like we have a better idea of everybody else's, you know, obviously throughout the apocalypse. Not everybody, but, you know, a lot of maybe the main characters and stuff. We have more of an idea, I guess. So it was good. I'm excited for the final season. We're moving into the final season. I'm really sad about it. I'm really, really sad about it. But, you know, I really do. I have faith. I hope that it's all going to be really good, and that they will give, you know, these characters a wonderful ending. All of these characters that we love and everything like that. So, yeah, I think that is about it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!